What up? What up? What up, world? We're finally here. I'm late. I'm getting off planes, running down tarmacs, trying to jump in the studio so I can get here with you guys. This is Get Right Fantasy Network. I'm Rasta. I'm here with our guy Mike. How you doing, man? A little better than me.
Not bad, man. Oh, way better than you. Got off of work early today. Just got to hang out. I got my beer. I'm good, man.
Salud, my friend. It's one of those days. It's Friday Night Mocks. We're here. It's the Tournament of Champions championship mock, man. We have it going on live already. 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. Every Friday is the championship. As you know, we do 4 mocks a week, man. Monday through Thursday. We take the top 3 of those drafts and we put them all in one draft, man. We try to get a little competitive action here. See who's the best drafter, and we're giving away some prizes tonight too, man. So it should be exciting. What do you think?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What are we giving away, Ant?
Oh, you caught me in a sip. I thought you were gonna kind of take it away for a second
No,
there.
I was gonna. I
was
thought I
talking
threw
for
it back to you.
I was talking for 2 minutes straight. I thought you'd want a little floor time there.
I'd
But
rather
no,
hand it
man,
back to you.
we're giving out a bunch of stuff here. Just so you guys know, just to explain it a little more, because again, it's been evolving as we go. We want to make it worth it for the people that are coming out, giving us their time to draft not only once but twice in 1 week. So what we're doing is we're putting together a best ball league. So we're going to be running this for 4 weeks. We've already done, 2. So we're going to take the top 3 from all of the championships and put all those guys into a best ball league. We're going to have one mock, the final mock of champions, and those guys are going to compete for a $50 grand prize at the end of the year. No entry,
Ooh.
no buy-in by the people. This is a sponsored thing. This is a get right thing. So they're going to be playing for your chance. So all three top 3 people will get a spot into that best ball league. That's going to be the third place prize only. Second place, you're going to get a shirt, as you know, getrightff.com. Help us out. We got a bunch of different, swag items on there. So you can
Love
either
it.
get a shirt, or we'll just give you $20 to buy whatever you want to buy on there. So that goes to the second place winner, of course, in addition to the best ball entry. And then first prize, how about some cold hard cash? $25
Ooh.
cash, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, whatever it is. We'll send it over to you. 25
Yeah,
bucks
we'll work
cash
with it.
on top of the best ball league entry to win another $50. And on top of that, you'll get an entry into our listener league. Well, a chance to get into
Ooh.
our listener league. So you're going to get a ticket. We're going to be doing a drawing to fill the last couple spots in our Superflex listener league, where you get a chance to play against us, me, Dustin, Frank, and Mike.
Hey.
And we're gonna see who's the best, man. We're gonna get down,
Hey.
put our money
I
where our
love it.
mouth is. So yeah,
I
man. So
love it.
that's it. So we got rid of the housekeeping here. So appreciate you guys all coming out. Let's see where we are here with the comments. Looks like we got 8 people watching. We got a bunch of comments in here. We got
Nice.
the Juan G show. Shout out. That's a new guy.
Nice.
I haven't seen him before. He says yee. We got the fantasy boardroom. What's up, Tycoon in the house? What up? What up?
What
What
up,
up?
Tycoon?
You know how it
Tycoon
is.
helping us out this week. Loving it. Helping
Absolutely.
us with the mocks. Thanks,
Big
man.
shout
We really
out.
do appreciate that.
Definitely. Big shout out to all the ambassadors out there, the Get Right ambassadors that help us put these mocks together. We couldn't do without you guys, man. We're running all these mocks. So we definitely appreciate the help, guys. We appreciate the help. I don't know who somebody picked Matt Ryan there. That's kind
Yeah.
of weird.
Eh.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
guess
there's
we're
a
just a
bunch of
little
QBs
behind,
off the
man.
board.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. I just
I
saw
was gonna
Matt
say.
Ryan only there, so there was a little thing there. So fantasy boardroom saying doesn't see anything yet. Yeah, man, we were having some technical difficulties there. At least I was. Mike's setup was good, but we
Yeah.
finally got on here, man. So we appreciate you guys hanging out, and being patient with us. Let's see. I'm afraid someone probably hasn't made it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Shane, what's up, man?
Yo, what
Big
up,
shout out to
Shane?
Shane. Really appreciate
Thanks for
him.
helping out.
Absolutely spreading the word, growing the Get Right community. That's what we want. Big shout out to everybody there. Go follow him at Shane P. Halam on Twitter. Be one of his, 18, almost 19,000 followers that he has, man. So that's a big shout out. We're going to get him on the show here soon too. So we're going to be putting some things in the works.
Nice.
So that's going to be fun. Sean Anderson, let's go. So
What's
shout
up,
out,
bro?
man.
I think
He might
Anderson
be.
is the one in the chat. Yep.
Is that what's going on? Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah.
he's in the 7th spot.
Okay. There we go. So what's his sleeper name? Okay. So just Anderson. That makes sense.
Yeah.
With a 3 in there. So
Yep.
big shout out, man. Congratulations making it into the tournament of champions. I'm getting antsy, man. I haven't like drafted in 3 weeks, man. I've been, focusing on work and, traveling and doing all these things, man. I feel like I'm a little rusty. There's been a ton of news
Nah.
that's been happening. Obviously, we had
Yep.
the game last night. We're a few minutes into it already, and we finally had a little bit of a real football again, man. It wasn't just YouTube
Oh.
highlights from last year. So
Oh
that was
yeah.
awesome. Absolutely.
Yeah. We had Najee play until the second quarter, which wasn't bad. He didn't get a lot of big plays or anything like that. We had Chase Claypool get a huge catch, but unfortunately,
Bounced off the
got the
turf.
wind knock off him. Yeah, he got the wind knocked out of him. It looked scary, man. He had the trainers over there. It looked bad for a minute, but he probably just has a little bit of bruising. He'll be all right.
That happens.
Deontay Johnson had a couple good catches, and definitely you could see that he was getting targeted. He looked like he got hurt at one point. He had like a catch and then got tackled, but it wasn't bad. I think he'll be fine. And then I didn't see Juju out there. If you notice, there was no Juju. I didn't understand why he wasn't playing. Maybe it's just they don't want him out there yet, but I didn't see him out there. Cowboys side, nothing really crazy went on. They didn't play a lot of their starters. I saw Gallup in there. He didn't even touch the ball. He just ran routes. The only one that looked good in that whole game is Parsons, and he was, definitely what they drafted him to be. So he looked good. But beyond that,
Yeah,
it
I
was a
don't think I could
pretty
have.
typical Hall of Fame game.
Right. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, it was
I was
horrible.
pretty shocked. I was shocked he just get right out of the gate gets a nice fumble recovery. Like basically what
Yeah.
was it, the first second snap of the game. Obviously the
Yeah.
turnovers killed the Cowboys, but again, it's preseason.
Yeah.
They're just knocking the rust off. They get actually an extra game. An extra preseason game versus all the
Yep.
rest of the teams. So I'm sure it was good for them just to get out on the field and hit somebody again.
Oh
For
yeah.
those of us that played, you guys know that feeling. There's nothing better
Mhm.
than that first preseason jamboree, whatever you want to call it, when you're hitting somebody else besides your own teammates, man.
Yeah. It
So you
makes
could
sense.
really let loose, man. So yeah, I was pretty stoked, man, to see some football, as terrible as it was. And
Yeah.
of course it was the Cowboys, so we don't need to get
Yeah.
going
Well,
on all that.
no. Thankfully, don't
Definitely.
have Cowboy fans in here today, so we're good.
Well, right on cue. What up? What up? What
Oh,
up,
Dustin,
Dustin? What up, man? How you doing?
what
Friday
up?
night, man. Um, Gotta get my boy in here. Big shout out. He and I were on the in the fantasy boardroom, man, on Wednesday. It was an
Yeah, I saw
awesome
the show. It was
show.
great.
Yeah, man, had a good time there with Tycoon, Dustin, and I. We got to really dive into draft strategies. We almost went for 2 hours on that, as you guys can
Yep.
imagine. With us running all these mocks here and seeing all the different strategies that you guys have, provided us, just with that information. So it's good to be able to talk about it and kind of see the trends that we're seeing. The things that we've been kind of basically tracking since April when we started these Friday night mocks. So it's just nice to kind of have it all kind of come to a head here at the end. So we're a couple weeks away from football, man. I'm just super excited.
Excited.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dustin's right. We got some solid drafts going on right now.
absolutely.
Anything you see that stands out?
Well, I had to get all the housekeeping in, there first. So I just kind of want to take a step back and kind of look at these guys. I know you were kind of watching it happen as I was
Yeah,
doing all the behind the scenes stuff. But I definitely want to start giving the shouts out to the guys that made it here today.
go for it.
Obviously, as just to let everybody know that's watching, when we do these drafts, we always randomize 3 times. So when and if you do get into these satellite mocks, just grab a spot, get in there. Doesn't matter. We're going to randomize 3 times to keep you on your toes right before you start. And so again, these guys are all the top 3 drafters from the Monday through Thursday drafts. In the one spot here, we have GZ19 ACG. I think I saw him up here. He's the Juan G show at
Nice.
official ACG in the house. So Go follow him as well. Again, I just love partnering with everybody here, man. This community just keeps growing and growing. Just supporting each other, helping each other out as much as we can. And just, for you guys, I want to bring as much, information and knowledge. I'm not going to know it all. And we also want to give you guys different takes as well. So, we're definitely reaching out and expanding our network and our information. And, we're just going to bring you guys that info that's going to win you some championships, man. That's what it's all about.
Hell yeah. That's what we're here for.
Absolutely. Let's see. So glad to see you, fella, up and running. There it is. And Dustin's in here. Cowboys haters, of course. Absolutely. And shout out to Brittany there. That's Dustin's sister, Cowgirls. Love it. So she made it into the draft. We don't know if Dustin was actually drafting that team or not. Everybody came
Dustin's
in
burner account.
Yeah, we were thinking that it's his burner account, but as you know, she commented here, so we know she's real. So shout out Brittany, how you doing? Welcome to the championship. Hopefully you could bring it home here. So let's see. So we had ACG there in the one spot. We have Gridiron Girl, and
That's Brittany.
Is that Brittany,
That's
right?
Brittany.
So
Yep.
shout out to her, snagging McCaffrey and Rogers and Metcalf, and then Sanders. Yeah, so she has a
Looking
nice
good.
little team going there. Absolutely. This next guy's no stranger to the Get Right Fantasy Network. We have Lou Camp sighting in the house here. This guy probably up there for top number of A's in our mock drafts so far.
Nice.
So when he's in a draft, he's bringing his A game. Then we have Aberman. That's a new drafter to me. I haven't met him or her yet.
I have.
Okay.
I have. I've met Aberman, talked to him a couple times. Real
Okay.
cool dude. I'm really glad to have him in here.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for being a part of this. It's really been, really great. And then we got Shane, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Shane, always love having him here.
Absolutely. Always drafting great teams. And
then we got Vitali R710. I met Vitali as well. Oh, 710. Sorry. My bad.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying stuff here.
Nah, you good, bro. I got to meet him. We got to meet Anderson. So we got these three in the house. Wait, what did Brittany say?
No, Dustin, I think, was laughing when we were talking about the burner account. And then she said, please, because she knows what she's doing, man. Don't let her fool you, man. She can
like
draft.
Hearing that.
She's here.
Good.
She bid out a lot of people to get here. So
yeah, she did.
Absolutely. So she doesn't need any help. Tycoon saying always a Cowboys hater. Shout out to my other Niner guy over there. Love it when he's representing the Niners with me here in the house.
Nice.
And let's see. In Mockland, I'm running with the presumption that Watson. Oh, in Mockland, I'm running with the presumption that Watson plays. Yeah, okay. And that's actually a kind of nice little segue to talk about this whole Watson Hurts kind of situation here. What do you think about that?
See, this is where the fun is. We keep getting these reports from everybody. Anyone from most recent Jay Glazer with basically saying, this isn't happening. The trade talks are stalled. He's not going to be going there. They don't have enough. Everything has kind of been not working at all. And that's the thing that doesn't make any sense to me, because no more than a week ago, there's another report saying 90% chance he's going to the Eagles. This is where it's tough. And this guy is a top 5 quarterback when he's on the field. He is a exceptional talent. He is fantastic. Like I've used him for the last few years. He's been in the league and he's been fantastic. But in camp, he's having a lingering calf issue and an ankle tightness, which AKA to me means he just doesn't want to practice and just wants to hold out. So for me, and he's running with the third team. And like I said, he's doing what Melvin Ingram did in Los Angeles. And, he just basically, he was there. You kind of just do your stuff. You kind of just go through the motions. You want to play safety. Okay. Like it doesn't matter what you want to do. And they kind of just let it happen because they know he's like holding out. But at the same time, he's just trying to get out there and, not get fined. And I don't blame him. He's probably got freaking lawyer fees that are, all the way,
You
it's
know
tough.
why
He's
he's here.
having,
You know why he's
well,
here.
and that's my point. I don't, I, every person or every, reliable source that I keep, looking at keeps saying he's not playing this year. And that can, the commissioner exempt thing. I understand that they, Roger Goodell came out and said he might, we're not looking into that right now, but that doesn't mean that they won't. He just had 10 more allegations come out no more than a week ago. So we don't know what's going on with him. He is a huge risk in any shape, way, or form. You can't tell me that he isn't. So for me, it's anything with him, I'm staying away from him. Dynasty is the only time, if you're doing a redraft, that I might pick him up very late as a second QB. But other than that, I'm not touching him. There's no point. Redraft, I wouldn't even touch him.
Yeah,
What
that's
about
what
you?
yeah, I mean, if I'm drafting today or tomorrow, you know what I mean. Again, with what the news that we have now, I'm not touching them. I'll put my risk in other places.
How do you feel
But
about
again,
their
it could pay off.
options?
I mean,
No,
someone's gonna
true,
pay. It's gonna pay off for somebody, just not
true.
me. I
But
know it's
then
not gonna be me
what do you?
because I'm not going there.
No, it ain't. No, not gonna be me either. What do you think about their options? When they have Brandon Cooks over there. They just traded for Anthony Miller. They still have Kiki QT. They got
Mhm.
David Johnson, Philip Lindsay. I think they still have Dave. Oh no, I think Fell's left, if memory serves me correct. But they have these, a tight end here and there that are good.
They have
Um,
that rookie
what do
Jordan,
you
but
think?
he's still a little rough.
Oh yeah, Jordan. Yeah. What do you think?
Um,
What do you think those options are going to be?
I'm not touching Houston. As you know, most people here know, I'm not touching any Houston players. If I was going to take on a chance on anyone, it would be Cooks. Again, if I could get him, as maybe my wide receiver 5, I'll take him.
Okay.
If I mess up and try to take some value early and I need to end up with, Terod, late, again, if we end up, seeing that, Watson does get traded or isn't going to play or whatever the case may be. But for me, again, I'll take my risk in other places. I don't like to be attached, with just kind of situations like that. I don't want to be worrying. It's hard enough just worrying about production and who they're playing and the elements and you know all this other stuff, injuries and all this other stuff. Like, why add another layer on top of that? Is how I think about it. So again,
I agree.
but to each their own. Someone's going to do it and it's going to pay off for someone, or again, hopefully they don't take them too early to where it costs them a championship. So
Yeah.
again, those are the things you have to consider. I traded for McCaffrey last year. Most people say don't trade for a hurt player. If I can get the number one guy in fantasy, I'm going to trade for him.
Yeah.
Didn't work out,
Especially
It's
dynasty, but redraft it's tough.
right. Absolutely. So that's where I'm at on
Okay.
that. We got Sean Anderson here saying Watson won't be leaving this season, in my opinion. And that's the best part
I
about
don't.
it, man. Everybody has their own
Yeah.
opinion, and that's the beautiful part about it.
Well,
It's going
the
to be
team
one or the
has
other.
the team has rights to him. He's not going to go anywhere unless they say it's okay. So I agree with Anderson. He's not going anywhere unless he show. To me, I think he's taking the wrong route. If you want to be that guy and to get traded, show them you're willing to be out there and willing to play. And I know that sounds like a weird thing to say, but why not? It shows that you actually care about what you're doing. Now you're just playing hurt. And I get why you're doing it, but it doesn't solve your problem. It just makes it where you're not, getting a penalty. And then the penalties only get higher when you don't play in the season. So what's
Right.
the point of doing this? Just say, I'm here, I'm ready to go. Let's do some work. And, please,
Trade
if
me.
you could,
Trade
trade
me.
me. Yeah. Everyone else does that. Everyone else is out
Yeah.
there. They don't talk about it, but they're like, oh, we'll see. I think I saw a report another quarterback that thankfully is kind of faded into the distance news wise. But Rodgers, they were mentioning once he came back, now they're a little bit more open to trading. He's there. They changed up his salary. They're like, you know what? We're going to let you go at the end of the year. Here's your last season. Enjoy. Okay, cool. At least he's there. He's willing to play. He's willing to do things. So
Mhm.
it's a different tactic. It's a different way of going about it, and you get what you want. And that's where
Right.
I don't agree with his tactic in trying to figure out a different situation. But do I think that he wants to get out for a reason? Of course, it makes sense.
Mhm.
That team has always had issues with certain things. The GM is not the best of all people. They had they had Bill O'Brien making decisions who didn't know what the hell he was doing, trading away,
Yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins and, doing all that stuff. I mean, David Johnson's a worthy pick, but at the same time, for the price that you're getting, is that really worth it?
Yeah, as my
Things like that,
RB4,
all
I'll
those.
maybe take him, but yeah, I mean, other than
Oh, for
that,
this year, yeah.
yeah.
But
So,
last year he did fantastic. He was in the. I think he was RB. I think he was in the top 15, if memory serves me correct. And he had a great season last year. He really did. But that's the difference, is that you might have gotten a decent person out of it, but at the same time, what you got in return was
ooh,
absolutely nothing.
I just have
Why?
to
What do you
mention
see?
here, Aberman, I'm pretty sure just sniped Fitzpatrick from Lou Camp right there. Um,
Oh,
See, and he went
that's all
Roethlisberger.
right.
I could
No, that's
almost
a good.
guarantee Lou Camp, if you're watching live, let me know in the chat. If you're drafting and you can't watch on both devices, we understand how that works.
Oh, of course. I'm
Let me
not
know in the
even looking at the
comments.
chat. That's my
Yeah,
bad.
let me know in the comments. Let me know if he just sniped you right there, because I'm pretty sure that's where you like to grab Fitzpatrick. So
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah, no, so that was good. So again, and again, thanks for Anderson for letting us know that. Appreciate you commenting there.
Yeah.
Um, absolutely. So let's see. You said Shane Vitale. I think we were on
Hmm.
Anderson, so perfect segue to
Yep.
that. So
Yep.
welcome to the Tournament of Champions. Um, has an okay team going so far. I don't like Lance as a QB2 there.
Hmm.
Again, right now today, and again, that's how we're going to be, grading it. So, but other than that, pretty solid team. So,
Yeah, I like it.
uh,
And I
I'm
mean,
I'm a
they
little worried
mentioned in
he's
the
going a little
news.
receiver heavy a little early, because again, we know those rounds 10
Oh
through
yeah,
12, usually the best value you're
drop
getting
off.
is a wide receiver in those rounds. So you kind of want to get those, running backs a little earlier than, getting those same tiered wide receivers. But anyway, moving on.
No, I was
Only
just gonna
name
say
left.
with.
Oh, go
Oh
ahead. Go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
no. I was just gonna say with Trey Lance. I mean, they just came out with news about the concept that he will be playing this year. It's just he'll be in more packages, for himself that are all set up and stuff. So, I,
Oh, like a
I've,
Taysom type
I've,
thing.
yeah, I think he might be more of like a Taysom, but I don't agree with it. I think he's more, I think he's a better, pocket passer, and or I know he can run, and I know he has the ability with his legs, but I really think that they should be using him more as, a real quarterback. Don't try to go that route. He's not that type of player. Taysom's actually a pretty big guy, so he did get him. Yep,
I
Luke Camp.
see.
Yep.
We know you guys, man. We know you guys. I've been analyzing this stuff, guys. We know your picks, and this is what makes
Every
it awesome,
week.
man. We know what's going on. This is great, and this is why, man. When you come out and you do this with people, it just sharpens the knives. It sharpens all the tools in the belt, keeps you on your toes. So when your drafts come around, you guys are just gonna kill it. So there it is. So
Well, we
Shane's
got
laughing
only
at
name
that.
left.
Absolutely, got it predicted, and then Luke Camp saying, but he's fine with Ben too. And I agree.
Yeah,
I
I
like Ben
agree.
this year. I think he's going to be fine. Um, in redraft for sure.
Yeah,
And
for
you'll still
sure.
get a year maybe or two out of him in Dynasty if you need to.
Hmm.
Hold you over till next year. Get yourself a younger guy. Um, Only name left. Is this someone we know here? That's a new name to
Yes,
me.
it is. It
You know any background
is.
on this person?
I do. I do. This is Dustin's brother-in-law.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Got to let me know
What
which
up?
one. He has a lot of. We got a lot of family over there,
Honestly,
so
don't know.
it's okay. Leave a comment. Let us
There
know.
you
Let
go.
me know. I'm sure Dustin will let me know. Maybe he doesn't want to be recognized at this time. But
Yeah,
no, I
there you go.
appreciate it. Oh man, so we got two of his people. See, now
Yeah.
draft season's
Family
coming
draft.
out. We're getting these people out of the woodworks. And
Hey,
again, this is no collusion. This is all we
no.
grade these things on the back end. There's four of us that are, we get our 1 through 5 basically. And we
And then
kind of do
we
like a point
consensus.
system, and we
Yeah.
do a consensus top three. As you guys know, last week for the tournament, when we gave out the prizes on Monday, none of the people that Frank, Dustin, or myself picked as number one One.
Yeah.
So, I preferred PC 123's team last week,
Hmm.
but other people, didn't, and it didn't work out that way. None of our number one picks actually made the first place prize. So that just goes to show you, man. We try to be as fair as we can. We try to be objective as possible. But we love when you guys, hit us back and let us know what you don't agree with, or if you didn't make it, let us know, man. This is why we're here. We want to talk it out. It's not just here for us to, talk and you guys listen. We want to hear that feedback. Let us know what you think, good, bad, or indifferent. Sometimes when it's bad, it makes for a better conversation. Then we really get to start digging in and, really getting, to where and why we like these guys or don't like these guys. So I
Yep.
love those conversations. I don't want to say I challenge people, to bring them to me, but if you guys don't agree with something I'm saying, I want to hear the other side. Maybe
Yep.
something I don't know. So
Yep.
come tell me, man, this is a community, this is a family, this is what we're here for. So
Yeah.
we'll get it done. So again, appreciate it's Josh. Oh, what's up, Josh? We might try to get I think Dustin and Josh might be trying to do a show one
A
day.
duo.
They like to, just not talk fantasy, they like to just talk overall sports in general.
Nice.
So just keep an eye out for that soon. We might be adding another programming here for you guys on the Get Right Fantasy Network.
Ooh.
So we are a network.
I like it.
That's what we want to bring you guys, a little bit of variety here. So shout out to Josh, man, and Brittany. Good job for you guys getting in here. Um, let's see. You'll have to have me on
We got
sometime and you'll
Wilson.
defend all my drafts. LOL. There we go, Shane. I know, man. Hey, because I don't think you made it in the last one. I don't think you made it to the tournament of champions. So I know there's been a
Yeah, no,
couple
he
things here that that we personally don't like, and again, that's why we want to get you on here, so that we can talk that out. And I definitely want to hear your side of it. Again, like I said, I love to have people come and change my mind. And
yep,
I love it, man. So
different
that's
takes.
why
I
we
love
do
it.
this. Absolutely. So shout out. Okay. And then in the ninth spot here, yeah, like you said, Wilson,
Wilson.
no stranger to the channel. Big shout out to Wilson
Nah,
27.
big
I
help
think
too.
he's the original ambassador. He's the guy
Mhm.
that connected us with Shane. He connected us with a ton of people here on Twitter. So I can't thank him enough. He's always in the our private sleeper channel that we have. It's kind of like our own personal Twitter, where we're always giving hot takes and just starting different conversations and have opportunities for getting in leagues, paid and free. So again, if you guys aren't part of the Get Right Sleeper community, on Sleeper, we have our own private Get Right channel. DM me, let me know, leave a comment. We'll make sure we get you the invite. It's by invite only. We don't just let anybody come in there and wreck our party. We're standing security at the gate. We let people in, as long as you guys are our Get Right family. So you're all welcomed in. And again, whether you're with a different channel or not, man, it's a open space for everybody, man. We just love having everybody in there. So yeah, big shout out to Wilson there. And then we got the one, the only goat in the house, Muggoats 05. Shout out. He commented earlier.
Yeah.
He said he had to pop in and because he's watching on his TV and had to pop in on the phone to leave a comment there. So shout out to you. We know you're watching. My goat's there. Built himself a little championship team there. I see with Taylor and Carson and Devonte, and picks up Fournette as his RB4. He has
Nice.
Kelsey, Stafford, and Tua as his two QBs, even with Goff there. So he kind of checks
Not
that
bad.
3 QB, 4 RB, has the number one tight end. When you do that, your wide receiver is going to be a little weak. But again,
Yeah.
with the Justin Jefferson, news, which I'm sure we'll get into, might be a good segue now
Yep.
since he took Thielen as his wide receiver
Oh,
one.
Thielen too. Actually, Thielen was out
Oh, he
today.
went down too? Oh
Yeah, I
man, I
forgot to
didn't even
mention
see
that too.
that. Yeah, okay. Well
Yeah,
then,
I
hey.
don't know if he went down. He just wasn't practicing. I saw
Oh,
the.
okay.
I went out there. I was watching this afternoon, just watching. Just NFL Network. They actually were at Minnesota, and he was just standing around, walking around. So maybe it was just a vet day. It didn't seem like anything significant. I didn't get to see the Justin Jefferson. Um, what happened. Apparently, he fell on his. I think it was his left shoulder.
We have it on
And
our
he sprained
Twitter
his.
at Get
Yeah.
Right Fantasy. Go check it out. Retweeted it
Oh,
minutes
nice.
after it happened.
And then sprayed the AC joint. Right now, they say it's nothing serious. Further testing, as per Adam Scheffler. So we'll see what happens. I know that's going to probably knock him down for a few people, but not a lot. I mean, in our draft right here, I mean he went what is it, wide receiver 6? Yeah, 7. So he went right around where he normally does. So there's no real big change. The other injury stuff we got Barkley. If you guys haven't heard, they're saying that he could be out till week 3, or it could be sooner. But right now they're thinking week 3, which is probably a safe bet. We rather have him. Being a Giants fan, I'd rather have him healthy than not healthy. And that just means Devonte Booker. So that's someone, if you got somebody like Saquon in the beginning of your draft, like here, he went second round. So, hopefully, you could pick up someone like Devonte Booker to kind of, just make sure you have him for a couple weeks to cover, and then you can get rid of him when you want to. Also, New York, Kenny Galladay, they're saying 2 to 3 weeks. Most hamstrings, don't matter what it is, and I don't care what player you are, probably about 4 weeks. And that's, we'll see how it goes. I think he'll be ready week 1. I hope they don't, push him too hard, but a really, really, really good low value target that no one is getting. I have not seen him go off the board anywhere. Is Sterling
Yeah.
Shepard.
Yeah. I mean, rightfully so. I mean,
the guy is a possession machine. The guy, he was like Robbie Anderson when, last year. I mean, he didn't put up the same numbers, of course, but he would, near the end of the season when he came back from being injured, he was getting anywhere. He was averaging 8 to 9 targets a game. And Daniel Jones loves him. I know this sounds weird, and like I said, I'm a little bit of a homer today just because I'm talking about this, but from what I keep hearing in camp, Evan Ingram and Sterling Shepard both looking great in camp, both looking good. Daniel Jones looking their way. These are low value guys that no one is targeting. Go get them. Get them in those late, 12th, 13th round guys. Like those guys are definitely someone you might want to, pick up at the end of your draft, and you'll be able to use them, week 2, 3, and no one else will get a chance to get them.
Yeah. And again, if you need to, because again, you're going early and often with your running backs early, those are the guys, the kind of guys you're looking for value with, at the end of the draft. If you're gonna have to be streaming, guys because your wide receivers are kind of, just more wide receiver 2s maybe than wide receiver 1s. So you're kind of playing matchups and, things like that. It's nice to have those guys that, you can just kind of plug and play. You don't have to worry about, oh, I can't sit him, because of this situation or something like that. So, again, especially if your team's, built out in other places. So yeah, so just another guy kind of in that Sterling Shepard range that, again, I can't even believe I'm about to say this, but, you may just kind of want to keep a little eye on, is Henry Ruggs, man. Apparently he's making strides, from what I'm hearing out of camp. Again, it's all camp
There's a
fodder,
good
as we
reason.
know. But again, sometimes you see that, leap. This could be, one of those guys, like a Stephon Diggs that just kind of comes out of nowhere, and ends up, really jumping his draft level. I'm not saying he's going to come in and be wide receiver 2
Yeah.
overall. I just
Yeah, but
mean,
he'll definitely jump.
I
Yeah.
have him ranked as my wide receiver 67. Can he potentially finish as a wide receiver, low end wide
30.
receiver 2, high end
Yeah.
wide receiver 3? I think he has that potential. He's the number 1 on the
Okay.
team, especially with the situation with Waller. We don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, he's
You
missed the
know,
last 3 practices.
that just means more reps and more balls coming
Yep.
his way. From what I understand, a big issue with him last year was just not understanding the offense and not being confident.
Yep.
Apparently, he's picking up things now and kind of demanding the ball. And when you kind of start hearing that from those diva wide receivers, they're divas for a reason, man. And the guy
Yeah.
has the speed, as we know. Raiders love drafting that speed on the outside. So again, just a guy. I'm not saying, oh yeah, go grab him, in the 4th
No,
or
no.
anything like that.
No, grab
I,
him late. Yeah.
yeah, just if you can get this guy, 12th, 13th round, these are just some of the guys, to take a look at.
Yeah. I like
So yeah,
him, and I also like Brian Edwards, his teammate. Real good, real raw player. Just he has a ton of talent, but was hurt most of last season and wasn't, given that opportunity. And I really think he can come into his if he can come into his own. I think he's definitely someone you should target. In yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
Um,
Jeezy, man, you're hurting there on running backs,
oh
man.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you,
Sorry, bro.
and you can't even grab Lindsey here, even right here. You
No.
just really missed out and missed out. You're gonna
Oh
definitely have to
yeah.
trade with this team, obviously.
Oh yeah, for
And he's
sure. I
missing out
mean,
on a QB3.
he's
That,
got he's got.
that
Oh, he does have an option. He has one option that I think he could probably take now. Let's see
okay.
if it. Let's see if it. Let's see if he gets it.
Is it the DJ?
Ooh, no. Let's see if he gets it. I'm actually kind of curious because it looks like Brittany's going a little heavy at running back, so maybe she's going wide receiver here.
Oh, yeah, she only has one. She's like the total opposite. I think that's
Yeah,
what's been happening. She's been sniping running backs right out from under him, and
yeah. And
you
he's
could
had
tell
to,
he's had to
yeah.
just settle for the wide receiver. So they'd probably have to end up working something out here if this was a real league.
Ooh.
So,
All right, let me
oh,
see
there
if
she
it
goes,
happens.
Gallup.
No, oh wait,
Oh, he
maybe he
went
gets him on the
Bridgewater,
turn. Maybe he goes on the turn.
and yeah, I mean it has to be running back.
It has to. Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Oh my god,
Don't make
this
me
show has
wait.
come to
Don't make me
a
wait.
complete
All right,
halt.
never
Yeah,
mind. I'm skipping
absolutely.
him.
We'll see what goes
So,
on. All right, and I think what's up, my goats? So I think that was again we're a little behind on the chat there
it's all
when
good.
we were talking about him popping in and popping off of the app there. So we appreciate when you guys get us on there.
Oh,
It definitely
we
helps.
almost didn't finish. We still had Thanks Goodell, who unfortunately is auto drafting right now, so I apologize for that. But
Oh,
he did go through. He went through most of the draft, and was here for at least the first 6-7 rounds. So
all right.
sorry for everybody in the that's
Yeah,
drafting.
I'm sure
And
they don't
our
mind because that's an automatic DQ, unfortunately.
yeah, of
So
course, yeah.
for them, that just moves them up one more spot.
There you go.
And then
And
who's
then
holding down the hot corner over here tonight?
Arkwood Shark Dad. Wow, I
Do
butchered that
do
one.
do do do. Got to add the do after that.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Shark Dad? Big shout out to the Shark Dad over there holding down the
Hey,
hot corner.
Luke Camp listening to me.
There it is.
I like you. And Jeezy didn't go with who I thought he would go with. I
Yeah,
thought,
he went another
if
tight end there.
anything, you would go Latavius Murray right there. At least you would have a solid, RB3 flex guy that you can,
Kind
plug
of
in.
play some days, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's there. I mean, Shane just grabbed him, with, taking up that whole stack of Saints, with the Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston over there. At least he's got somebody.
Yep. And then look
It's
at
them
Shane
boys.
grabbing.
What up?
Look at Shane scooping Murray after that too. He's on a delay though, so I don't think he probably heard you. He knows what he's doing. He
It's all
grabbed him.
good.
What up, Dim boys? Late,
And then I got,
but that's
Luke
okay.
Camp.
We appreciate it because you're always here, my guy. I don't think you've missed the
Hell
live
yeah.
stream yet. You've been on more
No.
live streams than I have. So we appreciate that, my guy. Thanks for coming out. And he ain't even drafted, man. That's why we love the support, man. When everyone's out here enjoying the draft together, we're all learning and talking football, man. It's Friday. We got our drinks,
yeah.
drink of
Oh
choice.
yeah.
Look at
Love
that.
it.
So Taysom and Jameis. Easy
Oh
pick.
yeah. No, it makes sense. I saw when I saw that, I'm like, that's what he's doing. He's gonna cut the guy that doesn't win.
Right. Makes sense. Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, if that's what you're going to do,
strategy.
absolutely. Yeah, I don't hate it. And again, you
Nah,
go
me
running
neither.
backs early. You got a nice core of receivers there. I don't
Yeah.
mind that at all.
I'm
So
liking it.
Shane,
I like
you
that
put
team.
together a
It
nice
looks
little
good.
team there. Not giving
Yeah.
anything away, but you got a nice little team there.
Yeah.
So let's see. You came through like right after I took him. Okay. So he grabbed him,
Yeah.
and then that's when we started saying Lat Murray on that one. So
Okay. Yeah.
there we go.
I mean, I would pick him up late everywhere. I think they're going to be a lot of, they're going to be a lot more run heavy than normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And we've had that discussion for sure before.
Oh
And,
yeah, we've gone through that.
Absolutely. And finishing out the draft here, which is awesome. Mr. Irrelevant on Mr.
Irrelevant.
Shark Dad here. We'll always like knowing who that is. Look at Gainwell
Probably going
falling
to be Tebow
down there.
Oh,
there goes Ingram.
listening.
Oh, yeah, there it
I
is.
like it.
Yeah, not
That's
bad.
all,
I mean,
man.
probably the best available considering he got him for his last tight end. That's not actually that bad.
Nah.
It's not great, but it's not bad.
No, I'm loving honestly, I'm loving the value of what they have at tight end in this particular draft from, the 10th round on, Irv Smith, Tunyon, Goddard, Thomas, Troutman, all those guys are really, low value with a lot of reward to it in my eyes. Some of these guys like Irv Smith, he's on a decent, a really good offense that you could definitely. I know you guys have talked to him, talked about him, so much that it's getting painful, but I like him in the system. They keep talking him up at camp. Troutman, I'm gonna just keep beating the drum until people listen to me, which I'm assuming they are right now. Tyler Higbee, same concept. But they have more weapons compared to the Saints. But at the same time, I think with Stafford, he'll do real well. I'm not a big fan of Hunter Henry and Juju, unless I see something from Cam that I'm just not seeing it. When your tight end is, last year you had a tight end on the field all year. Oh yeah,
Sorry,
definitely got
don't
sniped
mind
a
me.
bunch of times. Yeah. No,
Hey,
he mentioned it in the other chat.
Hey, when you're in these drafts, this is gonna happen to you, man. You're drafting with sharks here. It's gonna be so hard to find value in these drafts because people are drafting really, really well in these things. A lot of the times they're not making mistakes, and as you could see, we had people start taking running backs, and then so they diverted and started going wide receiver. Again, if again, shout out. We don't need to talk about it now. We went for an hour 40 with Tycoon. Go check out the Fantasy Boardroom on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to my man's channel over there, the Fantasy Boardroom. Go check it out. Tycoon's over there. We talk draft strategy, man. And, one of the strategies that Dustin brought up that isn't really kind of talked about is that trade strategy. Forget zero RB, forget zero wide receiver. You're reading the draft. If guys keep falling to you, start reading other people's teams, and you're going to know that there's going to be trades to be had. If you're the type of person who's willing to put in the time and effort to make a trade happen, then happen. The beer's empty. Beer's empty.
Hey man, it's a well needed.
Absolutely, man. It's Friday, man. We're relaxing. But if it is what's needed, then you just kind of become the wide receiver whisperer or the running back whisperer. You just get those guys and assuming you're going to go with that guy that has wide receivers and you guys can work something out because it's going to be in the best of both of your interests. You're not going to hoard all those receivers and they're not going to hoard all those running backs. But you do it so you can pick and choose the guys you want because maybe someone did snipe you or do something. And so you can get this other guy and put a package together to get the guys you want. So, because that's what it's all about, man. When you're playing fantasy football, you want to be watching the guys that are on your team, and you want to watch those guys. So get the guys you want that you like watching. So, yep, there it is, man. Well, son, these sharks are driving me nuts, man. Hey, that's how it is, man. You've been doing this since the beginning as well. So you know how it is out here, man. On Fridays, it gets crazy, man. It gets crazy out here. What's Luke Camp saying? It's crazy to see the progression of the mocks from the beginning of Get Right Fantasy Network. People are really getting prepared in here, and that's what we're talking about, man. When you look at some of the other drafts, that we did back then, to where they are now, people that are making adjustments. And again, I'm not saying that's just because of us. It's just when you get out here and you do these mini mocks, you just get more and more comfortable about knowing how you want to build a team, and you can do it in different ways from different, draft spots. You're not like, oh my God, I hope I get one, or, so I can get the best player and then see how it goes from there. There's people now, especially in Superflex. I love the 12 spot in Superflex, but I hate it in a 1 QB. So it really just depends. The 3 spot, both in 1 QB and Superflex, kind of suck typically. But Luke Camp put together a nice little team here as well. So, again, go check out Tycoon's channel. I don't want to get too much into draft strategy again, man, but that was a really fun episode, man. Some good fire spit there. Said at least got to spend Friday night with the best crew in the business. You know what it is. What's up, Wilson? And that's why he's the #1 ambassador. We're going to get our ambassadors up on the website here. If you're interested in being an ambassador and helping us run these mocks, we throw out, swag to you guys. We got it coming on the way. We appreciate it to the fullest. We're going to get you guys your recognition out there. So hang in there with us. And, it's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll get like a best ball ambassador league going on or something like that. So
yeah, we have something like that.
Something's going on. Let's see. So yeah, the one we're going here. This is good. The 12 hole is my jam. I'm liking it, man, especially in the super flex, man. I'm
liking 6 and 7 right now. Those are my favorite spots. Like that's where I want to be, and I'm lucky enough that in my redraft 2-person keeper league, I'm at 6, and I've been drafting everything, and I've been doing real well with what I got, and I'm real happy with
Nice.
it. So, it's one of those spots that I just feel more comfortable in. I've done a couple of mocks, being later, and it's tough sledding, and you really have a hard time. But the turns are always a little bit more interesting because you have that ability to get those two picks, one right after another, and you're able to kind of have a better idea and strategize a little bit better. So I don't mind
Mhm.
those picks, but it's
Yeah,
not bad.
absolutely. And the 1G show, love this platform. This ain't the last y'all seen of ACG. So that's what I
Good.
love the most, man. And again, sometimes you just get caught on a bad day, and the people that win the draft, you get sniped. Things don't fall how you think. That's the best part of these mocks, man. Is it doesn't count here, but you're getting that practice in, so you know what to do next time. So you don't let that happen to you again. You can make that other
Agreed.
pick earlier. Let that guy go that you need to just let go to build your team. You have to have that game plan on what you're going to do, and this is the place that you do it. So tell your people, get them in here, get them to mock. I know it's hard because you don't really want to let your league mates know about us, but we want to grow the channel here. So do what you can. Maybe somebody else's league, you got somebody on the other side of the country or a different state that you don't play with. Let them know about us. All right, so now they're bringing their family feud into the get right sphere here.
Oh no, he's just
I
trying
would
to
never
he's just
draft
trying to
this
prove
team.
he's just trying to prove that wasn't his burner account.
Oh, okay, yeah, we know you were drafting it, Dustin. We know you were there. Nah, that's taken away from Brittany, man. So yeah, so we're gonna leave that alone. We'll let you guys handle
Yeah, we're
that there
just playing
between you
around.
guys. So Cody, used to the 10 spot, I seem to get it every time. Yeah, that happens
It
sometimes,
happens,
man.
bro.
Remember, I had that one night where I pulled the one spot in
Oh
both
yeah.
drafts.
Yeah.
So it does happen, and again, that could happen in your home leagues too, man. So
Yeah,
again, that's
for
why we
sure.
prepare you for it. So, yeah, man. So just so you guys know, we're not giving out the prizes tonight. We're
Nope.
gonna go back. We break these things down. The four of us get together. We put all of our effort into it. We get our list together. We start breaking them down. We put together our top five. See where we're at, and then we kind of start battling out, man. And we start rooting for our guys and trying to sell
Yeah.
each other on
Oh,
why they need
definitely.
to drop other people, man. So it gets fun. But we will know where we're at by Monday. So make sure you come and check us out. Unfortunately, it is at 10 p.m. Pacific. That's when we can record. If you can't catch us live, just make sure you come out and watch it the next day. The next morning, it'll be ready for you. So have your notifications on. See who that winner is, especially you guys here in the draft. Got to watch it. Hit us up. Get your information if you end up finishing top three. So is it? I mean, do you want to go any longer? Do we have
Oh,
any
of
other news you
course.
want to
Oh,
talk
I have
about, or
all.
what's? I mean, it's
Oh,
Friday
of
night,
course.
man. What do you
I
guys think? Let
mean,
us know in the chat if you guys are done.
ooh,
Or what's going on. We can
we
go for
forgot to
maybe
talk
another
about
10 minutes here.
we forgot to talk about the biggest news that happened today.
Oh,
We
go
got
ahead.
Josh Allen, 6-year, $258 million contract.
Boom,
Whew. And oh
boom.
man, he's gonna be getting 48 million annually, 100 million in change guaranteed money. 100 million guaranteed. Then, I mean, he's getting most of his money. If Let me read my thing right. So after 2023, his cap will be 39, or cap hit will be 39 million or more till 2028. No dead money after I think what was it, 2026. And then all his guaranteed money will be up to 2024. So he's getting that all in the next 2 years. That is incredible. So I mean, he's a top talent. He showed last year what he could do. He went from one of the worst QBs out there to now being one of the top. He was QB1 at the end of the season. He was a huge steal if you were able to get. Oh, there you go. It's what you need, man.
I got you. We'll go. It's
I,
another 15, right?
yeah, there you go. But like I said, man, it's one of those things where I'm really happy for the guy. I mean, honestly, he's a huge huge steal out there now. I grabbed him. I traded for him this this season or this off season. I wanted to have him. He was definitely a big piece of my offense. That I have in my team. Oh, there you go. Nice. I already had mine. I can't go get another one. It's too far away.
See, I had to go run off real quick. I knew you could
Nah,
hold
you're
it
good.
down. I had to
Yeah, I
go
got you.
grab one. So we're
No,
good.
you're good, bro. And then I mean, not much has been going on, man. I mean, the only other thing that I got is Traquan Smith. Traquan Smith not playing. He's got a little bit of a leg injury. You got Marquez Callaway, someone you should be, looking at and possibly targeting late if you have, the
I got
ability.
him.
I would. Oh, good. Yeah, he's
Got him on
he's
my dynasty.
actually nice. He's not a bad player. I like him. He's a little bit of a speed guy. He can run that possession underneath stuff, but he's someone to definitely keep an eye on. They said he looks good. Matthew Stafford not playing, but that's normal. Being a vet. So
Right.
the biggest thing that I've seen is the Darren Waller news. I mean, he's not been playing apparently or he's not been practicing for the last 3 practices, which I find very odd because no one said anything until now. Everyone's just been kind of like, oh, he's not there. Weird. And I don't know if he's up for anything or if he's, I hope
I mean, it
he's
could
not
be
holding out.
personal. I mean, it could be personal. Maybe there's some
Maybe.
things going on. I've had things going on in my life. There are
No, of
people too.
course. No, of course. But they normally they have something. Oh, I'll tell you what I was drinking
Yeah.
because
We
I
got
love
another.
this place.
We got another plug. There it is.
Oh, I'm gonna plug them. I'm gonna
Plug them.
plug them every time. I don't care.
Absolutely. That's how we
So
do here.
you guys can't see it. This is Norfolk Brewery out in Riverhead. My buddy Pete. They have a lot of great beers. I'm drinking Run the Juice Passion Fruit. It is amazing. I'm not really a big IPA guy, but he made me an IPA guy.
Nice.
The beer that they got there is amazing. I go there with my girlfriend all the time. We pretty much, come home with $100 worth of a beer every time we go there.
Gotta stock up.
I mean, hey man, I love that place. They redid a whole firehouse. They turned it into a brewery, and
Nice.
it's a great little spot if you're in Riverhead of Long Island. It's a nice little spot out east. Definitely check him out. He's been doing great things.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you just got the
another plug, man.
Nah, hey, I'm gonna try here.
We have to, man.
Oh man,
They support us. We support you guys, man. It's a community here. That's the difference.
I've been drinking this beer every time I've been doing a live stream, and it just works out. So I'm gonna continue to do it, and keep plugging him because he does great things.
Fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So I mean that's where we're at kind of here on the football front, man. We had a little football yesterday. Next week, we're gonna be doing another mock tournament. So
Nice.
next week we're gonna go back to one QB.
Yep.
So we're gonna keep alternating.
Nice.
So obviously the week after that, which will be the final one, will be a super flex. And then again, after we do that, we'll have our 12 top 3, and those guys will again get into that best ball league, which is going to be a lot of fun for your chance to win $50 cash. We'll probably end up throwing other stuff, by the time we get there as well too, because it's going to be a long season. Especially if one of us are winning. Or actually, no, we're not even in that one. So
we're not in that one.
That's for the first place. First place, guys, is going to be a super flex redraft. A chance to get into that. I think we have 3 or 4 spots left in that league.
Nice.
Again, otherwise to qualify for that, you just get 3 people to subscribe to the channel. Let me know who they are, or have them comment on one of our videos, saying that they brought you here. So like, hey, I'm a friend of Magoats. They showed me to you. I subscribed. Have them leave a comment like that on there. You get 3 of those. You get a entry into the drawing to win one of those spots. So get your chance to come play against the 4 of us. Yeah.
Put me in there too.
Oh,
I'm
you're
the
in
one
the,
that, come on.
You're in the
No,
listener
I know.
league.
I'm only kidding. I keep
they're
getting
playing
these
against
guys.
you.
I keep talking.
Hey,
to them.
they want
them.
They know.
No, I just keep telling them to subscribe.
Oh, they
no,
know.
I just want.
Yeah.
I just want the acknowledgement for getting the subscribe here.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, and again, shout out to all the ambassadors again, man. We couldn't do this without you guys.
I agree.
Really appreciate it, man. It's such a whole other dynamic that that you guys bring to our channel and our community.
Yeah.
And
we really appreciate it.
Absolutely. we all, as you guys know, we do all this on the side. So when we get that help, it's awesome. And again, it keeps you guys involved. You guys get to draft. Again, you're eligible for prizes. We're going to get you on the website. Who knows what else, is going to come in the future by having, one of those ambassador positions. Again, big shout out to Shane and, ACG, everybody else on Twitter that's been retweeting us, man. We can't thank you guys enough for that, for believing in us and, and enjoying us enough to, introduce us to your following. So again, we can't thank you enough. And if you've come here from one of those people, again, big thanks to you for subscribing. I know we had almost like 12, 13 people here at once in the chat. So I better see at least 12 or 13 thumbs up on this video. So that really helps us out, guys, in the algorithms and stuff like that. It helps us get to, where we need to be here on our side so we can keep, bringing you this content and hopefully a little bit of entertainment.
We try to be very entertaining.
Absolutely. Tell them what you got going on the website, Mike, and what you got in the works.
All right. So right now I got 5 articles up there. I just put one out for bold predictions, so check that out. I also got one thing that I think is really valuable for a lot of the commissioners out there that have been, starting leagues, old commissioners, new commissioners. It's commissioners tips and tricks. It's a really cool article. I've gotten a lot of good feedback on that. And, the one thing that's in there that is really helpful is it's a really simple draft board. It's just a really simple way to make your draft board available to anybody. You can use it for any type of league. You don't need to use,
you're giving that out for free?
Hell yeah. Anyone can do it. It's
Get
just
it now.
on Google.
You guys better download it now because soon.
Well, it's nothing to download. It's just really just easy to make. It's just easy to make. If you can just take 10 minutes, it takes 10, 15 minutes to be on Google Sheets or on, you can do it on Excel too. And it's really just an easy way to get that done. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that one.
Oh, let's go. ACG.
There you go, bro.
Appreciate it. That's what we need. That's the support and love we need right there, guys. My goat saying I always forget to like the vid. It's all good, brother. You're an ambassador, man. Shout out to you running a mock. That's more than a thumbs up's going to do. But we do appreciate the thumbs up as well in addition to that. So check it out then, boys. Hey, can you believe it?
Nice. We're almost there.
I cannot believe it, man. Hey, help us get to 200 by the start of the season. I mean, I think we can do that. We might even be able to get to 250
we could get that
by the start of the season, man. Let you guys know as your leagues start opening up, people start thinking fantasy football again. Let them know about us again, even if you did in the past and they forgot. Not everybody's crazy like us. They're not drafting in April doing redraft and, talking dynasty all day. There's people that just play redraft. Send them our way. We would appreciate it.
Yeah. Whoa, bless you. Bless you.
Woo, yeah, I tried to get to the mute there in time.
Hey, you got it.
I think I got it. I think you only got the beginning of it there.
But
good,
yeah,
bro. Man. Absolutely. So we appreciate it, man. And we'll be doing another giveaway for 200. You guys know that for sure. I can't wait for that 200 subscriber video. So that'll be good.
Yeah. And like I said, check out my articles on there. The draft board is real easy to make. It's for everybody. You can share it with your friends or, anybody in your league that you want to get it to. It's nice to do for offline drafts and stuff like that. So definitely, take a look at it. It's really, really easy to make. If you ever have an issue with it or you're a little unsure on how to do things, reach out to me on my Sleeper handle, MHERR23. Just look me up, find me. I'm always, always there to help. My other articles are my Sleeper article and my Bust article. Definitely check out my Sleeper article and you will see why I love Troutman so much and why I like guys like Gaskin, even Sam Darnold a little bit. So, check out these guys. Make sure you guys are definitely taking a look at those. Take a look at our Andrew's articles as well. So, get in there. It's a great site.
Absolutely. And we're going to keep building it, man. We're going to keep bringing you guys more info. I know I need to update my rankings here. But obviously they're going to keep changing. I know Mike stays on top of it. As you guys know, man, I was in a hotel on Wednesday. We missed our Wednesday show ourselves, but that's because I ran out of breath talking to Tycoon for almost 2 hours about draft strategies there. And again, just like these guys were saying, I'll kind of put him back up here again, just because it's crazy to me to think about it. Um, and again, that's why Dim Boys is an OG here. He was literally, the 10 we had were like me, Frank, Dustin, and friends and family. That's what started us off. So he was pretty much like our first non-family member subscriber. But shout out to like Brittany and Josh. I know they were part of that first 10 and that friends and family. So shout out to you guys as well. But Dim Boys, big OG. Magoats was like 13, 14 right behind him. I think he was in our second mock that we did. So he's been around a long time as well. Or maybe he's seen more like 16. But he was there. It was definitely under 20
there.
when that happened, man. And it was just a short time ago, man. So again, we appreciate you guys for supporting us. Dustin and Frank will be back on Monday. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be grading. You don't get Mike on Mondays because he's on the East Coast. He's not going to record and be a zombie. He may jump in one here, maybe one day and do it, but he can't do it regularly. But I'm glad I get to do this with you, man, on Fridays now. This is awesome. Too, man. Love having you on here. And again, just keep your eyes out for Mike. He might be dropping his own videos here soon. Again, man, we want to blow this thing up when the seasons come. We want to bring you guys information, injury news, sleepers, start sits, anything we can do to give you the advantage. The stuff that we're looking at, that's why we created this channel, man. We want to let you guys know the stuff that's in our head because it's been piling in there for years and we need to just get it out if you can't tell.
Should I give him a little insight on that little app I was talking about?
Maybe. We got to keep, if we just send them off on their own, then,
all right,
they're already on the sleeper.
I mean,
these guys, I'm sure are on it. We have to have a little bit of advantage or else they're going to be like,
fine.
Yeah,
so you don't get it.
We'll break it later. If you guys are interested, if you watch this far and you want to know what we're talking about, hit us up on the DMs. You guys know how to get a hold of us, especially these last 6 that are here with us right now in the overtime. We know you're our diehards out here, man. So if you guys are interested, man, to know
hit me
of
up.
Our resources, hit us up. As you guys know, man, we'll share. We talk to you guys all the time. So let us know, but we don't want to put it out here for our millions and millions of fans yet.
Fine.
Not until they pay us, man. They gotta pay us.
Oh, good point.
I like. They gotta pay us. Point. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll get there. It'll get there.
Ooh. Got ideas for you. Don't worry.
We're still getting comments. Can't believe we've been doing mocks every week for all that time, though. Yeah.
Oh
yeah. The very first mock draft, man, was April 23rd. Man, that was the very first mock draft. It was a 10-team draft. Dim Boys, if you remember, you were there with me, Howie Felter Snatch. NYG guy, of course. It was all there since April, man. And we were crazy enough to see if anybody was interested in doing redraft in April. And here they are. Now we're 153 or 7 strong. Nice. He said, y'all hiding info? Nah, man.
Hey, man, hit me up.
We bring it to you, but like I said, man, you guys know how to get a hold of us. You OGs know how to get a hold of us.
I've been talking to my goats all week.
Yeah, see, he knows. Oh, there we go. See, we're getting the eyeball rolls and everything like that.
Man.
Hey, $3. Hey, see, that's what I'm talking about. There it is. Might have to get a super chat or something like that. On. Yeah, let me put my Cash App out there.
Let me put my Venmo up. Hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm. He said, Dim Boys, they want to beat us in that listener league. Yeah, so
I'm gonna wait.
Is in there. So
I'm definitely
going to
wait
some kind of advantage against you guys. Yeah, we have to wait till after the draft at least. So more importantly, until they start paying us, we'd rather take their money, not your guys' money. You guys, we love the support and the interaction,
Yeah.
If you want to buy a shirt, cool. I'm not going to say not to or whatever, but again, we don't want to charge you for that kind of stuff. Like, we want to bring it to you, let those guys help us blow up, help us grow so we could take their money.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. I like
awesome. All right, man. Well, I think at this point we're going past here. We're not even talking football anymore now. We're just hanging out kind of here in the community, it seems like now. But again, just shout out to everybody. We appreciate all of you. You got anything else you want to say, Mike?
No, man, just keep checking out the show, keep checking out the website, definitely just keep liking and subscribing and keeping this community alive. I love being a part of this, loving being here, and love meeting these guys and getting to this point. So I'm really liking it. I hope you guys really like the show in general. I hope you guys like everything, that I'm saying, what everyone else is saying. So I really enjoy being here. So let us know what you think. Definitely comment. Definitely let us know. Bad, good, don't matter. We definitely want to learn off of what we're doing. So,
Yeah,
um, definitely let us know. Either way. Oh, thanks, Wilson. I appreciate it.
for sure.
So either way, really had a great night, great time. This is a great way to end my week. So
For
really
sure.
happy with that.
Absolutely. And again, any of you other guys out there that are with us that are watching in, if you guys want to come on with us or want to have us with you, we love doing collaborations, man. There's
Yeah.
four of us. We can, work it out. We all kind of have our different strengths, and different takes, to fit whatever, kind of narrative or show you're trying to put together. But again, we just love talking fantasy football with you guys and love bringing that knowledge back, our
Yeah.
community. So again, I guess we got a little lovey dovey now that we got a
It's
couple
all good,
beers in.
brother. Yeah.
How it
I'll give
goes,
you a
man.
hug.
Yeah, we're gonna hug it out now. No, man. But it is a lot of fun, dude, talking with these guys. Really appreciate it. Again, our 30-minute goodbye here. So yeah, shout out to Shane, man. Again, that
Yeah.
guy has big
Big
time
help.
reach. Yeah, the more and more we keep collabing with him, we're gonna grow. Love the show, but that Cowboys hate got to stop. It's never gonna stop, them boys.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
but
bro.
you're still
Man,
here,
come
dude.
on. Come
Hey, is
on.
your Niners
I
hate ever
can't.
gonna stop? Is your Niners hate
Can't.
or Giants hate gonna stop? We feel the same way about you, but it's all good because we have the respect. It's all love in here. We put that aside until
Come
we're
on,
playing each
man.
other.
No, man. It ain't going. No, it's not going to go away. LT doll, come on, man.
That's awesome. Wanji, hey, you got a charity league, man? Hey, send me a DM. I'm at
Yeah.
Rastafarin. Hit up anybody that's in here. I know they have my handle. I don't think I've been drafting since you've been in the drafts. So just hit
No,
up
he's
basically anybody else that's in that room for the most part, and they'll have my handle. But hit me up, man. I'm very interested in a charity league. I'd love to kind of start doing something like that with with our show eventually here too.
mhm.
So yeah, definitely hit me up on that. So
Yeah, I
again,
got
yeah, after our 30-minute goodbye.
him.
But that's how we do here, man. We're all family here. You know how it is with family when you're trying to say goodbye. So yeah, man. Other than that, unless there's anything else you have to say,
No,
Mike,
I'm good, brother.
you want to take him out? Is it time to roll those sleeves down now?
Well, if I had him, yeah.
All right. I'm the same way, man. Hey, I came back from Portland. It was like 80 degrees there. Perfect. Came back here, got out of the plane. It was like
Hey.
115. So, what can you do?
Ooh.
What can you do?
Ooh.
There's no sleeves
I
today.
would die.
We're rolling the sleeves up even more at this
Yeah, I was
point
gonna
at the
say.
end of this
Oof.
show.
I would die out there. Me,
Absolutely,
me
man.
and me and the sun do not get along.
We have an understanding. It's all good, man. All right, guys. Well, you enjoy. Mike and I are going to sit here and keep talking, man. There's no
Hell
way
yeah.
we're done. You guys know how to get a hold of us if you want to get in that chat. Like our Twitter, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Find us, get involved with us, man. We want to hear from you. Other than that,
We
Rasta
out.
out.